It's Aloha Thursday, big races Saturday. What? It's breakfast with Bob.
And Pancho Man! Thanks everybody for being here. Again, we are brought to you by ES Mioplex, Polar, Hoka, One Velo Fix, Norma Tech, Four Seasons Hawaii, Aero, Amio Power Breather. Our next guest, four-time Ironman champion, a PR of 7:49.18, Patrik Nilsson. How you doing, Patrik?
I'm good. I start to feel red, and I'm sweating a lot, but it's Hawaii, so...
You're supposed to.
Yeah, I think so.
Now, have you done this one before?
Never.
First time?
Yeah, I was here when I was like 3 years old. I think my dad can confirm, but I don't remember too much.
Not, was your dad here racing?
No, just visiting friends.
Just visiting. So what got you into the sport? Were you a swimmer, runner growing up?
Yeah, I was a swimmer a long time ago. Then started with running, and then after a while, running around, it's...
Pretty dull.
Kind of boring after a while, actually. Then we have cousins on Honolulu. So I heard about the Ironman, and that sounded like a cool thing.
Yes.
So I started to train in 2010, something. I won the Swedish Championships in half Ironman in 2012, and okay, this is really
good.
cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I like it. And did my first Ironman race in 13, was stuck.
And what was that race in 13?
Challenge Barcelona.
And how'd you do?
I think it was a good one. As a runner, I thought, you're not taking that much energy during the run. So I thought I could do the run with, a couple of glasses of Coke, but around 20K, 25, it started to be hard. But it was okay. I did 8:08, I think, and 8:18.
8:18, first time out.
Yeah, that was okay.
That was okay.
And I 8th place. So I was happy, and that was amazing.
So with four-time Ironman champion, so which Ironman is that? Is that Barcelona? Was that your first one?
My first win?
Yeah.
No, Malaysia.
Malaysia was your first
2014,
win.
I think.
Okay, and so you like heat. Malaysia's not chilly. You're doing well.
Yeah, I did well, but you get really sick after the race.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so I was laying in the bathroom, pretty much throwing up, and then during the awards, that was actually fun though. We took the photos. The mail got up and okay, it's the winner, Patrik, and I was like, standing. Can you you want to say something? I was like, no.
I'm not saying anything.
No. But then they continued okay, how was the race? I was like, good.
Yeah.
Was it hot? It was okay.
You really couldn't say much.
It just continued like that, and then the female winner got up
and then
wanted a photo.
Oh.
And I sort of on my way to throw up all the time. Then we're done, and I just had to run off and
throw
that
up.
was bad.
Oh my God! Wow. And when you look at, the 7:49.18, that Copenhagen?
Yeah.
And when was that?
That was 2016.
Okay.
In August, and that was a pretty much perfect race.
I was going to say, when you have a day like that, everything must have just been spot on.
Yeah, that was good. I was nervous before the race. I moved to Denmark to my girlfriend in the beginning of 2015.
Yep.
To race in the city where I actually live was amazing, but I was really nervous. I saw the start list with Andreas Reilet.
Yes.
Will Clark from the team now. There are a lot of good guys racing, so I was really nervous. I wanted to get to the podium. I wanted to win, but I was nervous before the race, though. But then when the start goes, it's pretty much just falls in place, and it was a great race.
So being here, how long have you been in town?
For 1 week now.
Okay, so what do you think? You like this?
It's great. I love it.
Yes.
It's a legendary place. There's, all the legends have been here before.
Yeah.
You showed me some pictures. This is the place to be. If you're not racing, it's just amazing anyway.
And the course, do you feel it suits you?
Yeah,
I think it's rolly hills and wind and heat.
Yeah.
And obviously with Malaysia and some of the other races you've won, that's good for you.
I like the heat, and I've been in Texas now 3 weeks training with Patrik Lange.
Oh, you've been down there in Woodlands.
Yeah, for sure. That was amazing. Really hot. It was a bit warmer.
Yes.
The humidity is the same, but so I feel prepared. I should be prepared for the heat and humidity here, but then the wind, of course, on the bike, that's a challenge.
It is.
That's a tough one.
What do you look at as your strength out of the swim, bike, and run?
For sure, the run.
The run.
Yeah, I think that's, if you take Frankfurt, for example, I was fifth in the main group,
Yes.
around 5th to 15th place after the bike, and then being able to run myself to a 3rd place on
Yes.
240. I think that's it should be a weapon. At
Yes,
least.
so 240. And then, was it Ironman Barcelona, you ran 241. I mean, your running is pretty spectacular.
Yeah, and I hope, it would be awesome to, all the marathons I've done, it's gone 1 minute faster, 1 minute faster.
Yes.
So, I hope it would be possible to do 1 minute faster than 240 again, but...
Well, and you've been training with Patrik Nilsson, who ran 239 last year. What have you learned from training? Had you trained with him before, or was this the first time?
This was the first time.
What'd you learn from especially from running with him?
You have a lot of respect for people, especially like if you take the podium from last year, Frodeno, Kilne, Patrik. You put them up, maybe a bit too high sometimes. So
Yes.
it's great to meet Patrik and they are humans. They are actually nice people.
You can tell if they're running as fast as you are, they're suffering too.
Yeah, exactly. And you could actually do some brick runs and this start to feel hard. You look to the right, see Patrik, he's suffering as well. So that's great, and you can actually see, it is maybe not possible to beat someone like Patrik, but it is possible.
It is possible.
It is somewhat
yeah.
possible to actually beat those guys.
I remember talking to a coach years ago, and one of his athletes was saying, "God, everybody just looks so good around me, that is running." And he said, "If they're running the pace you're running, they're hurting just as bad, right? They're feeling the same thing you're feeling. They look good from the outside, but on the inside, they're feeling just as bad."
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's one of the most important things to remember. Everyone is suffering. It's
Right.
the same I think Kinley usually says this during his interviews as well. If he's pushing hard, start to think this is hard.
Yes.
The other guys are suffering just as hard or even harder.
And I remember Jan after last year's race. It looked like it was a textbook race, running with Sebi for 10 miles and getting away. And he goes, "I was close to dropping out."
Yeah,
over and over again.
I saw the interview you did a couple of days ago. And
Yes.
from the outside you look, I don't remember what he said, like Superman, or
Yes.
you look great. But then on the inside, you're actually scared. You're actually running side by side with Sebastian Kienle. He's a great athlete.
Right.
So what's going to happen? And that's the thing. I look forward to get out there on Saturday and give it all, and I know it will be hard for me, but I hope it will be at least as hard for the other guys.
Well, and were you third at Frankfurt this year?
Yeah.
Frankfurt is, when you talk about a field, that's always a great field. Did that give you a lot of confidence when you go to a race like that with a world-class field? That's a championship event, and get third place there.
Yeah, for sure. I won, like you said, 3 Ironmans before, and of course that's huge. It's great for me as an athlete in Sweden. I'm the only second male that's won an Ironman race in Sweden.
Is that right?
Yeah. So in that way, that was great, but that was in Malaysia, that was in Kalmar, that was in Copenhagen. Big races, of course, but
Not Frankfurt.
Not Frankfurt.
And not Kona.
If you go to Frankfurt, there's 10 guys that have won Ironman races. There's 5 guys that have probably won championship races.
Yes.
So to get third there, that was a great confidence boost for sure. And to do a 240 run there, that was great. And in the heat, and still, some hills on the run, I was really happy with that one.
A lot of times you look at those courses and you go, I don't know how they go that fast, because you think by looking at the times that they're a fast course. But when you get them on yourself, you go, it's competition that makes them fast. They're pushing each other.
Yeah, and to keep 350 pace per kilometer, that's during training, that's I can't do this. This is too fast. But then after races, you actually get into that pace and this is the pace to keep.
This is what I can do.
Yeah, exactly. And it's hard sometimes to prepare for it.
What would you be happy with here?
There's a lot of people who ask it, of course, but I would be happy if I can do a race that I'm satisfied with.
Yes.
If I can finish 15th, that would be great. I would for sure be happy with it my first time here in Kona, but the most important for me would be, I've done everything I can.
Right.
I did a good swim that I'm happy with. I did everything I could on the bike, and I did a good run.
Yeah.
Then I would be happy. But I hope and think that it will be possible to get a little bit higher up.
Yeah. Was there a point when you first got into triathlon that you thought about the Olympics, that you thought about that format?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, the first couple of races. Then I realized that, okay, I'm not too bad a swimmer. I can't keep
So
up. I
you
can't keep
tried
up in
some of the
Sweden.
ITU and realized that.
Not even ITU. I mean, just the races in Sweden.
Oh,
So
the word draft legal type of things.
yeah, exactly. But I mean, I couldn't keep up. Some of the guys that were really good, they raced Europeans and World
Yes.
Cups. So then I said, okay, that's the level I need to be at in the swim. I could run as fast as those guys, perhaps bike as well. But then on the swim, I lost too much time.
Yes.
So pretty fast, I realized, okay, I started with triathlon 2010, started to train serious in 2012, and then I realized, I can't keep up. I need to focus on half Ironman racing where it's non-drafting.
What was the race that you did where you realized, I could be good at this? I could be one of the best.
I think Ironman Kalmar, my second Ironman actually. I didn't finish, but I was third off the bike, together with what's his name, Love. Tom Love, I think.
Oh, Tom Lowe.
Yeah.
Tom Lowe, Chrissy Wellington's husband.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
yes, who's finished, I think, 11th here.
Yeah, exactly. So, we actually ran side by side. I came up to him like, you want to run fast? You want to catch the guy? I don't remember the guy who was leading. You want to catch him? He was like, no, I keep my pace. He said, okay, I run faster. So I waved him and then continued to run. Then he actually caught me a couple of kilometers later because I was laying on the side it was too hard again.
But you went for it.
Yeah, I tried. And to be third off the bike running side by him, I actually realized, okay, it could actually be possible.
Yes.
Then I took what I learned to Malaysia. I won that race and okay, it is actually possible. I can do this.
That's a very cool thing. So the race that was really the most important to you was a race you didn't finish. Because
Yeah,
it really told you that I can ride with these guys. And
Yeah,
I
for
know I
sure.
can run with them, but now I know I can ride with them as well.
Yeah, and I did pretty much the same mistake as I did in Barcelona. I didn't take the energy I needed. So once again, I realized, okay, I need to keep my pace. I need to take my energy.
Yes.
I need to keep cool. So going to Malaysia, I told my parents, can you please, instead of telling me it looks good or come on, you can do it, just tell me, take your energy, keep cool, keep your pace. And that's all I need to know.
Yes.
And I did, and it worked out.
And it's been working out ever since.
Yeah, I think.
Love that. You've been on this course, and you said this course does suit you. The hills, the wind, all of it.
Yeah, I think. I hope that the tough bike, the hills, it will make everyone suffer on the run.
Yes.
So hopefully I will suffer a bit less and actually make a fast run, just like Patrik did.
I love it. Thank you so much for taking time.
Thank you. It was a
I
pleasure.
love it. Hey, everybody, a round of applause for Patrik. That is a wrap for day 4. Breakfast with Bob. Poncho Man, take us out.
It's Aloha Thursday. Big races this Saturday. Wow. Woo. It's breakfast with Bob.
And Poncho
Everybody, see you
Man.
tomorrow, Aloha Friday. Chee-hoo.